Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Keith Davis and I'm currently serving as a New Jersey State Department of Corrections mentor within their chaplaincy network program. I'm excited about the network that they put together of faith-based leaders who are currently going into state prisons and providing leadership to those that are incarcerated. I tell you, it's been one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever had in life. And I've had some extraordinary experiences in life. But from a non-monetary standpoint, I can't think of anything more rewarding than to visit those who are incarcerated. I thank God that the New Jersey Department of Corrections, they've put together a process and a program that is manageable and measurable and is showing extraordinary outcomes. It's under great leadership, and I would recommend many of you to take a look at this program. There are many today who are incarcerated, and they're looking for mentors to meet them at the gate, to help them to reintegrate back into society in a wholesome, healthy, and successful manner. Once you learn how to properly enter into a jail or a prison, you will find that it will be an extremely rewarding experience for you. So take care, and I hope to see you engaged in this extraordinary opportunity.
Good morning. My name is Willie Chase. I thank God for this opportunity to be here this morning. I just want to share some things about my life. God has given me a second chance. As I sit here and think about the opportunity He has given me, I think about the years I've spent in the streets, 25 years of shooting, heroin, and cocaine. Been arrested 23 times. I never thought that I would be out there snatching women's pocketbooks, breaking into people's houses and stealing cars. But it became so out of control that the heroin that I was shooting 2 3/4 a day, living in New York in a shooting gallery, and I just got totally out of control. And I just thank God because I was at my lowest. And while I was in prison, it gave me a chance to really do some soul searching and find out what I wanted to do with my life. Realizing that I had 4 sons, and I realized that I wasn't a very good example for my sons. But as I began to find myself, I realized that I wanted to be a better father. I wanted to set example for my kids, and I thank God for giving me the opportunity to be able to do that. Since I have been home, I'm involved in the church, ETCC. My pastor name is Pastor Keith Davis, who have been a wonderful mentor for me. I went to his house one day and asked him, could I start a men's group at the church? And he asked me, well, what are we going to talk about? And I told him that we would talk about things that they probably would never discuss in front of him, and they would feel more comfortable sharing things with me because of my experience. So I thank God for him entrusting me with the group. The only thing he asked me for is what level of commitment can I give him? And that's what I realized what commitment is. Commitment is something that's very important. And I say to everybody, when you come out of prison, somebody give you an opportunity, do the best that you can. Because one of the things that we are trying to establish is a relationship, with people. I have hurt a lot of people, and over the years and stuff, I used to ask myself, will I ever be where people would forgive me? And I realized that people will forgive you if they see that you're sincere. So Pastor Davis gave me a challenge. He said, what level of commitment can you give me? I told him I will run the men's group every Saturday and I won't be late. And it's been 4 years now and I have not missed one Saturday. I've never been late. And I thank God for him giving me the opportunity. It is so important to get involved with a mentor, get involved with somebody who's going to give you the opportunity to be transparent, give you the opportunity to really just open up and have somebody speak into your life. Because coming out of prison and not knowing anything or having anybody in your life, you need somebody you can trust. And I thank God for my church and my pastor who has given me the opportunity and have shown me that he cared and that he loved me. And in the process of doing that, I'm able to give back and help other people. I remember when I came home from prison, I wanted to start my janitorial service, and I was kind of hesitant because I couldn't read or write that well. And I was so excited I had my $35, and I went down to the city hall. And when I went down to the city hall, I went to the window and I gave the lady my money. I told her I wanted to start a business, and she said it was $35. And when she gave me these stack of papers, something inside of me, man, was so nervous and so afraid because I know I couldn't fill out all these papers and stuff. But right then I realized that it was time for me to challenge my peers. I wanted to start this business, and I felt that God had gave me the desire to start this business. So what I did, I turned around and looked around in the office to see if I seen anybody. And I looked on the side of my right, and I seen this old man sitting over there reading a book. I went over there, and I stood there, and I said, "Excuse me, sir." I said, "My name is Willie Chase. I did 10 years in prison." I said, "I wanted to start my own business." And I came down here to start my own business, and they told me I had to fill out these papers. And I said, "Sir, I can't read or write that well." He looked at me and he smiled. He said, "Son," he said, "if you got that much heart to admit that," he said, "the least I can do is help you fill out your paperwork." And I thank God right today now my business is registered in my name, Chase Flow Service Company, in my name, and it felt so good to see my name on my band, Chase Flow Service Company. So I just encourage you guys, as you get close to the doors, to try to find where are some churches at that you can get involved in. A lot of churches now are starting their own mentor programs and stuff, and I thank God that as I came through the system, now God is using me to be a mentor. I'm involved in ministries, going back into the prisons, doing Bible study, and it is so exciting to see the glow of these guys' face when they accept Christ as their personal Savior. I see the excitement all in their eyes and stuff, and just to hear the stories about these guys, how they want to come home and reconnect back with their families and their wives and stuff. I just want to encourage everyone that I don't care what you have done. I don't care what you have said. God is a God of a second chance. He will extend his arms and love you. There's nothing too bad or nothing that you think that you did that nobody don't know about that God won't forgive you for. Sometimes we're more hard on ourselves, you know. And I just want you to know God gave me a second chance. And the same God that I serve will give you a second chance. So don't beat yourself down. Don't get discouraged. And don't give up. Also, I just want to share with you that wherever you're at, to reach out for the mentor programs. Wherever you're at, I know they have some programs there, and to see if you can find out how you go about to sign up, because the mentor programs are really a blessing for me, because it helps order your footsteps. It helps you to be able to put a plan together. It helps you to set up a mentor. Someone is going to come in to visit you. Someone is going to visit your family. To kind of help put things in perspective for you. So when you come home, you have a roadmap. You're not just coming home to nobody, but you have people who come to see you, who love you. You have people who will prepare things for you on the outside. And the mentors, when they come, man, they're just excited as you are, because they love what they do. And God is calling them to do an awesome ministry. And I just thank God for them, because without them, I don't know where I would be at. So I encourage you guys to find out, wherever you're at, where are the programs at, as far as the mentor, and where can you sign up at, and get involved in it as soon as you can. Don't wait till you get to the door, but find out as close as you can before you come home about how to get involved into the mentor programs from Camden. And finally, I encourage you to join the Chaplaincy Network program.
Pastor Davis, on behalf of the New Jersey Department of Corrections Chaplaincy Network program, I want to thank you sincerely for being such a great mentor, role model for those inmates that are coming out of the prison, returning back to the community. We just thank you so very much, and God bless you for your continued efforts.
Thank you, Reverend Lee, and it's an honor to serve under your leadership.